Good morning, guys. We're running a little late this morning. Shocker. So I'm just now heading to work. It's 8:15. Here we go. Let's get this day started. Me and my friend Anna brought literally the same thing to work. Okay, so I just got home from work and I'm debating what I want to eat for dinner. But I wanted to ask you guys, so I do the Weight Watchers where you actually go in and get weighed and you have a meeting every Monday. So today's Monday, this will be posted Thursday. So I weighed in, and this morning before I went to my Weight Watchers meeting, before I went to work, I was 2.7 pounds down. So pumped, so excited. Well, and I know that my scale is equivalent because the first day I went to weigh in at my meeting, I weighed myself with those clothes on before I went to my meeting to make sure my scale was the same as their scale. So they are the same. Well, I get there, and of course, you know, I have jeans on and a shirt, but it's not like super heavy stuff. And I had drank all my coffee and like a water and all this stuff, but I go there and it said I only lost 0.5 pounds. And on my scale, it said 2.7. So I'm gonna weigh myself again tomorrow. And I got off my scale a couple times, got back on, you know, to make sure it was the same weight. But does that ever frustrate you guys when you actually go to weigh in at your meeting and you know you have clothes on and stuff, and you know that like whatever in the grand scheme of things, it all comes out in the wash, you know? But does that ever frustrate any of you guys? Because I was kind of mad. Because then too, she updates my app. And so my app says I only lost 0.5 pounds, but I actually lost 2.7 when like you know what I mean? So comment down below, like if you guys ever get frustrated with that, if you do that type of weigh-in with your coach, or if I'm the only one who feels that way. Okay, so I'm about to make dinner. I am making a higher point dinner because my breakfast and my lunch were so low in points. So my breakfast is only 1 point, my lunch was only 1 point. I'll put on the screen too. Obviously you've seen my lunch and my breakfast and you'll know for the colors where you're at this point. But I'm going to have a higher point dinner. It's gonna be 13 points. And for the purple plan, it'll be a lot less because I'm making a potato, which is my main thing. And the potato is 8 points. The potato I'm using are the jumbo russet potatoes from Kroger. They were 75 cents a piece, pre-packaged, and I only buy like 2 at a time, so I'd love to buy those. So I'm using this potato. Obviously, if you use a smaller potato as well, it'll be so many less points. When I'm not trying to use as many points, I cut my potato in half and only eat half of it. But since I have the points, I'm going to go ahead and eat a full potato. I'm gonna cook up half a can of corn, and I'm gonna do 1/4 of a cup of mozzarella cheese, some butter, and some sour cream. And altogether, it's gonna be 13 points when I put it on my tracker. Like I said, it will be less points for anyone in purple because you will take away the potato points. And it will be more points for those in green because this for half a cup is 2 points. So for you, this would be an additional 4 points because I'm eating a full cup. I love corn. I probably need to get more greens in, but I was going to buy broccoli and I bought it, but it's for a recipe I'm making later this week, so I can't use it yet. So corn will have to do. I'm gonna show you guys how I make this because I like to make it look like big and delicious. So let's just get right to it. All right, so I need to put some holes in my potato. Sorry, not a very good holy potato girl. Maybe I should do a knife. Is this safe? No, don't I don't recommend stabbing your potato. Oh, one too many. Smoking hot. Look how big this potato is. Whoa. Let's see if I can eat that all. I can. I just want to cut. Ooh. I might let it sit because maybe this will cook up if I let it sit for a little bit. One minuto. All right, so I smush it all out once it's done, like this. Boop, boop. And then I'm gonna take 1 tablespoon of, I can't believe it's not butter, because that's all I put in. I had it sitting out so that it's like, I'm able to take it out easily. And then I just spread it as much as I can all over. I don't know why, but I always take the bottom of whatever utensil I'm using if I can't get stuff out of these things. I'm gonna just either wipe it on here because you can't lose any butter. I heat up my corn. Corn is heating up. I'm gonna do 1/4 cup of cheese. So I'm taking my 1/2 cup of corn now. Hot tamales. I'll spread that everywhere on top of this cheese so it melts it. Yummy. And then I get 2 tablespoons of sour cream. So I just put it in here. Again, I just try to get all of that out because I want every bit. Just put that everywhere. So this is my dinner. Like I said, this baked potato with the butter, sour cream, and the corn is 13 points, and I'm having a Diet Coke. Obviously, you can make this a lot less points if you're on the green plan by using green beans or broccoli and not using such a big potato and things like that. So this is what I'm having for dinner. I forgot salt and pepper. Okay, guys. So much better with salt and pepper. Bubba loves potatoes. Or oh, his name's Ollie, but I call him Bubba. Sorry if that grosses anyone out, but I'm abnormally obsessed with my cat, so I'm eating this on the couch, watching Heart of Dixie. Okay, so for dessert, I'm gonna be making this new thing I saw online. So you take your sugar-free chocolate pudding, and you put some of it at the bottom. So you do that, and you put these in the freezer for about 20 minutes. All right, so after 20 minutes, you take them back out, and then you add a tablespoon of peanut butter, or less, just whatever you want to do. A tablespoon, almost a tablespoon of peanut butter per cup. You definitely can do less than a tablespoon. When you do a full tablespoon, this will be 3 points a piece. but you can definitely do less. And once you have your peanut butter on there, you then take another chocolate pudding. You lick the lid always. And you put the rest of the pudding on there and you spread it out. I don't remember if I showed you, but this is whipped Jif. And then you put these back in the freezer for 20 minutes. Okay, so here's the final product. I already took one out of the paper. It was super easy to get out of the paper. And it's actually like better to put it in like a little bowl just because it like melts so quickly. So good. If you guys haven't noticed yet, like when I eat things I like, I dance. I don't know why, but I just do. So this is really good, only 3 points. I had 8 points left for tonight, so now I only have 5 points left. But I think that's gonna be all I eat for tonight. Just because I did have chili for lunch, although it was only 1 point. It was like hefty, you know, with the beans and the meat and everything. So I'm not like super hungry. That potato really filled me up tonight. So good. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't because it really helps support my channel. And I'll see you guys next time. So good. You have to try it. Oh, cute. This is why I'm single.